All the spices, seasonings are in here. Now I'm going to sprinkle over. We'll get some on the other side. It's always good to do both sides. And this is going to, cooking this is going to be quick. Finishing it will take a moment or two. They're between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 of an inch. So, too thin is no good because we have to flour this. Saute it very quickly in extra virgin olive oil and butter. So that takes care of that. Just pat it down a little. Then I'm going to get some flour. That's a little more than 1/4 cup of flour. So just very easy. Dust it in flour. All the pieces. Put it on a plate, and then we'll saute it. I peeled off almost all of the silver skin, so you don't have anything chewy. And you put about 1/3 cup of olive oil. And that's about a tablespoon of butter. Now I say quickly because once we saute this, we have to remove it and then put the vegetables in there. And why am I flouring it? Because this way I don't need a roux to make the sauce. And also, when you flour it, it keeps the juices in better than if you would roast a piece, which I've done. I like to saute. And my plate is here ready to remove that. I think I'm going to allow this to run so you see how long it takes. Now the flame is on high. Good item to use to work with this. Now, like I said, it doesn't take long because we're going to have to put it back in a minute, for a minute. And you want this to be a little juicy. Doesn't have to have color. Yeah, I know it's on high. You feel the heat coming up the side of the pan. Sorry for the noise. I'm not going to use all this fat that's in there. After I take the pork out, I'm going to throw off what's there and have just a thin coating of it to saute the vegetables. Good enough. You don't need a high flame like that. This is enough for 2 people. I lost a little bit of the meat when I took off the silver skin, so it's about an ounce lighter. Now let me get rid of this. Clean the side. It's a low flame. And here's everything. My dog is standing next to me sniffing. In there I would be putting the wine. So it's really not a lot of fat that you're getting on this. And there's almost no fat on the pork tenderloin, so that's healthy. And if you want this a little crunchy, like I do, then to me, that's ready. So we put the wine. In another second, we're going to put the cream. All right, 2 seconds. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we have here? Put it on hard. Get that reduced for just another minute. Heavy cream or half and half. I didn't have any heavy cream in the refrigerator, so we're using half and half. Then slowly add and then the last item that I have to put in there are the scallions. That's going on the top after the pork is laid out on the plate. Okay, see, now turn it over so this flour will help it thicken even more. Now we have a sauce without making a roux, and the pork is going to be juicy and a little pink, except for that one piece right there, because I cut that one a little bit too thin. So what do you think? Think we're ready? Yes, we are. Now we'll plate it up. And remember, you could have rice going with this, whatever kind of rice you like, any kind of starch, potato, whatever. Yeah, that's a nice portion. You don't have to go crazy with the amount. Push this out of the way so we get this topping. And then Last thing is close in on it. The scallions. Very nice. Alright, so I cut too much scallions, but you know what? They taste good. And there's enough there for the next plate. So put your starch right there. Where's my starch? Let me see. Oh, look what I have. Nothing special. Just a baked potato. Why just a baked potato? Because I'm lazy to do anything else with it, and it just happened to be laying around. It needed to be cooked. So I hope you enjoy that. That's something very important. See how nice and pink it is? Juicy. And if you like this video, why don't you go to my website, chefrobertcorey.com, and view over 1,060 videos, all in categorized, so you don't have to go running around looking all over the place for a beef recipe, a pork recipe, a beans recipe. Anyway, and I just made this a la minute. Never made this before like this. And I tasted a piece. I am sure